shot off. No, they can't. It'll be a long corner. This will be the final attack for Germany. This time they do get it in, and it's come up off Nichols, I think, into the face of Micah Stockel. Right above that right eye. She's visibly hurt here. And there's some blood there as well. So just holding her head, and well, a moment of concern for the Germans. The medical staff on there straight away. Head injury to Micah Stockel. Here's how it came about, this little deflection. Yeah, deflections happen so quickly, and she just couldn't react in time for it, and there's nothing she can do about that, and it's unfortunate for her, but it's part and parcel of the game. It's just up and about, it's just good, and hopefully she'll be okay for later on in the week. Well, back on her feet, an absolute trooper, solid warrior, the German number 24, but Stockel leaves the pitch with blood coming out of her forehead there, just above her right eye. She's given it her all out there today.
Legs, but she was among the best of them back in 2009, silver medalist in the World Championships, loves the difficult courses.
Yep.
And now on to the ice fall she will go. It's getting a little bit dark in there.
Yep, you can see how they go from light into darkness, and no! You know, she landed, she didn't catch a lot of air, but when she landed, she was sideways on her edge, and it caught, and that did not look good for the knees. Those are the kind of crashes that are tough on the knees. The skis didn't come off, the bindings did not release. Yeah, she landed sideways. Couple of spins, and now watch the skis catching the snow here. Right there.
Georgie Parker it was who received that yellow card a moment ago, but it will matter not for the Australians, who have come from a goal behind to score the next three. Conceded one late. As, whoa, loose ball has gone into the face right on full time. So that could be a postscript to the game. Kelly White's down and injured, but Australia take the points with a 3-2 victory in this Pool A contest. It was M. Smith, in fact. White was around that contest, and here it is. Oh, Park Ki-jul right into the head.
Yeah, but into the tuck early. She exits that steep part very nice. And we know how important this last turn is. She can definitely make up some time, but she's...
Oh, she's in trouble! Oh! And down goes McInnes in a heap there. And, you know, it's hard to see in that turn. We saw difficulty yesterday in the Super Duty. She looks to be in serious pain, Doug.
Yes, and it happened very quick. She goes to put pressure on that right ski, and the bumps, which you can't see in there because of the flat light. Let's see what happens. She puts pressure on that right ski, and instantly in the back seat. And at this point, you just kind of hope you don't hit anything, or that your skis may catch.
In a lot of ways, it didn't look like a horrible crash, but you can see from the lack of movement. Let's take a closer look.
Watch the right knee as it catches right there. You saw that edge. They're so sharp, and it came down and caught, and then definitely caught up.
A little background there. It was the left knee that took her out back in 2011, where she fractured her tibial plate.
This is going to think this group will stay together now towards the last couple of laps, or?
Probably do. They will try it several times, especially here in this technical section. So as you can see, the field spread out immediately.
Oh, big crash there.
Eva Lechner.
Oh, Lechner went down hard. I'll be surprised if she gets up from that.
Oh, she will stay there.
Oh, that was a big accident. She's moving. Oh, man. We can see her, you know, just how dangerous handbike and cross-country is.
Hinch, England's #1 keeper. Over it comes. Shot comes in. Oh, that's a painful one. Umpire's blown for the corner again. And that seems to have caught the fleshy part of the arm there, that forearm. Question of height, perhaps, Simon?
Well, I didn't see the defender's body position, but if they were down low and contesting the ball, England have got to make a decision if they want to go to video. But if the player's down on their knees blocking something, as they might be, yeah, look how low that is. That looks like the forearm's below the knee at first instance. Ball cleanly outside the circle, and it's
Huang who brings it in. I think she's looking for a tip-in.
It's too late. You have to
It's below the knee anyway, so I think England are...
There's the trap, and another painful one there for England. And it's Ashley Ball this time who's caught it again. It seems to be on the inside of the arm. Looking across the bench, not happy. She's making her way across immediately here.
Yeah, it's both hands on stick, so there's no issue about where her hand position is, but it's high. It's above the knee within 5 meters when the ball's released. It's above the knee, therefore it is classified as dangerous, and that's going to sting. Base of thumb, I'd have thought. I need some ice on that.
I think it is, and Paul was cute enough to get herself off the pitch. The sooner you get the ice on it, the better.
You see Jenny Wolf coming across the line right now. While we were away, a brutal crash coming out of the turn. She is feeling that right now in the first major crash that we saw this weekend.
Yeah, Jenny Wolf in the red here, going to the inner turn. And she has a pretty bad slip here. Kind of trips herself and definitely impedes a little bit with Lobisheva. Pretty hard into the pads, and that can be painful. Yeah, she just caught a strange edge. Almost took out her pair there. Oof. And a real good shot here. Yeah, once that left hip, once that thing is no longer the furthest in toward the turn, you are finished. That force is going to win the fight.
Very much a Vermonter, raised on the slopes of Mount Snow, just a few miles away. Has competed in many of the U.S. Open. And Hannah Teeter takes this guy there, starting things off the big backside there, and that's exactly what she's going to be. Oh, God! Oh. One of the most horrific crashes I believe I've ever seen.
She landed, going for the frontside 900, landed on the deck and straight down into the flats, and the walls of this pipe are 6 meters or almost 20 feet high, so that is a major fall for Hannah Teeter.
On what appeared to be kind of upper back and shoulder.
And head. Well,
you see her moving her arms, and you know, she's clearly frustrated, and like you mentioned, Dave, she's going to be battered and bruised. Tomorrow morning, she's going to remember what happened. You know, that's
she's in the dot circle. It really is end-to-end stuff.
Hogue. The pace is starting to tell. It's opening up here. Hogue. Oh, and Jonker was there. Missed it. Now the strike. Well, it's gone wide as well from Velton. Brilliant work again from Ellen Hogue. And Wells was down in the follow-up. Oh, now there's a Dutch player down as we're just watching the replay of Lida by Velton.
You okay? Going to the doctor? You're right. You gonna carry on? Okay, let's go. It's your ball outside, okay?
Jonker here just taking the ball into the kneecap there.
Right on the right knee.
It's going to be a sore one.
So fortunately, one of the Germans and one of the U.S. athletes going down right there.
Is that
54 just going down? That was Chelsea Burns.
Yeah. And unfortunately,
Annie
Haug.
Yeah.
This is not her course, is it? Something always seems to happen here to Annie.
Yeah. Well, so Haug was. I'm not sure if they'll have. There, you can just see them come in, and I saw the bike go up in the air. So there was a group of 4 that had ridden for the better part of the last 15 minutes, and Chelsea made the mistake, no question about it. She took down Annie. Annie did a good roll and got back up. But that, unfortunately, was Chelsea Burns. And, you know, obviously not an intentional mistake, but the young American just gaining some experience. And that blue carpet as well is a bit of an issue. So our medical people, they've got some great staff here. They'll take care of her, no question.
Just see the difference between the two sides here. Whereas New Zealand on their circle free hits are taking it quickly and then Japan just slowing things down. They're very slow to set up their free hits and actually try and get formation and build. Just see the difference between the two sides here. Whereas New Zealand on their circle free hits are taking it quickly and then Japan just slowing things down. They're very slow.
Ball off the back of the park.
comes. It's not like the umpire didn't ask. She was like, do you want a tee, do you want a tee, do you want a tee? They didn't come back, and Katie then can't come back 45 seconds later and go, yes, I want a tee.
Yeah, it's one of those ones, it's the players trying to get away without using their referral and trying to get the umpire to change their decision or use their own referral. The umpire has a referral there, but only on a goal or to not give a goal. But certainly...
Kawa's down again, that's the second time she's been hit in the matter of minutes.
I think she got hit pretty hard there, and it was raised as well, so she was trying to get out of the way, but I think they're saying they can carry on because she's off the edge of the pitch.
She can hardly move. There's not a great deal of space around this park, so if the ball suddenly gets whacked down there, she's not going to be able to get out of the way. Ooh. Here come the physios now to deal with Oikawa.